64-bit legends. Welcome.
Legend of the game like GoldenEye, I'm more than right.
Yeah.
The perfect dark is dreams that seem to come to life. 64-bit, the shit, it's as real as it gets. We can talk sports, games, and music, take your pick. Point with the news, pull up and crack a brew. Smoke one with the crew, tune in and take a view.
Watch.
We here to raise the bar from the lowest mark. Sit your ass down and listen, it's time for the show to start.
Welcome to another episode of the 64-Bit Legends. I'm a little out of place because we're at a different set, but I am Bobby Caboose. As always, looking for that hot tag is Melvin J. Troy.
Tag it in. Tag in the fuck in.
I don't know if your middle name is J. But
yeah.
Anyway.
Maybe. I don't know.
And we have Hip Toss Sam.
Hey. Hip tossing it.
Hip tossing it. Actually, people don't know this, but Sam, you invented the hip toss. How did you come up with that move?
Yes, tell us, please. Tell us your secrets.
It was a hot day, and the guy who was wrestling just had this. He had a lot of hair, and I just wanted him off me. That came hip toss.
No,
hip toss.
So he was
Just like the DDT, it just happens.
So it was. You said it was the middle of the day.
It was hot.
It was a hot day.
Hot.
It was a hot day. You had a hot. So you're outside or you're inside?
Inside, but one of those
You're inside.
gymnasiums and
Gymnasium. Did this gymnasium also have pillows and sheets and comforters? Was this
Now that you mention it,
was this hairy son of a bitch?
he paid me a lot.
Did he?
Yeah.
Speaking of that, we'll go into today's sponsor, because today's episode is brought to us by Cock Davis's featured film, Too Many Cocks.
Cock Davis.
I fucking knew it.
That's the sponsor.
Oh, that's it?
That's the film. It's
Man,
the film.
Cock Davis.
Too Many Cocks. Cock Davis. You don't get caught up in it.
That's the theme song of the of his new film.
Yeah.
I take it. I heard that. So I heard the jingle on the radio or on the TV or something. Serious.
Too many cocks.
Yep. Too many cocks. Yep. You guys got it.
Yeah.
No. Cock Davis. He's taking the world by storm right now.
Yeah.
Man.
COVID King, they call him.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Yeah. Just leave it at that.
Yep.
But remember that name, Cock Davis.
Cock Davis. He's gonna be big. He's coming at you in a big way.
Not going away, whether you want him to or not.
No, he keeps on coming. He just
Dude,
keeps
that-
on coming.
Yeah.
That fucking rope was probably fucking 18 inches, bro.
What?
His hog.
Oh yeah.
He
It
was-
Cock Davis. Yeah, I heard.
The biggest white one I've ever
Yeah.
seen.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of big things about Cock Davis.
Right.
Cock Davis is a. Yeah, I mean, I believe. Well, we don't need to get in too deep on that. He might be. I don't want to give him too much
Publicity?
Let me rewind that. Yeah, publicity. Because he just paid for that little short sponsorship.
Right.
I want him to pay the full price, and then we can give him like the love that he deserves, the love that Cock Davis deserves.
Or he'll just be a backup cock the rest of his life.
Yeah. Stunt cock.
No, yeah. He could. I don't know. I think this is his big breakthrough. I cannot talk today. I don't know what's going on. I think
be the booze?
It might be the booze. I did a little shot earlier. Also,
You took a sip out of that one.
I did take a little
Why
sip.
don't you fucking finish it?
I took a little sip. But no, I don't. I'm saving it.
What, are you going to fucking drive home sober like a pussy?
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. That's
Wow.
what I do. That's. I like to do that because I like to stay on the right side of the law.
See, what I do is
on
I
the
get
left side of the
shit-faced, and then I leave voicemails on Hip Toss's voicemail.
I missed
Was
those.
it? Wait. Yeah. Wasn't it
Remember
you?
we were at Ramshorn?
We did do that at Ramshorn.
Was that a
Yeah.
voicemail?
Yes.
That was a voicemail. So we're at Ramshorn at
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 in the morning, and we call Hip Toss Sam.
I might
and-
still have these.
And he doesn't answer because he's probably sleeping.
Yes.
And we literally passed the phone around the entire Ramshorn and had everyone say like, "You're gay Sam," or
Yeah.
"You're this Sam," or
Yeah. Probably called you some things we can't say.
"Hey
like-
Sam," or
Sometimes I would be awake and I would just not answer because I want to have the voicemail.
But I miss those days, man.
Yeah.
I haven't done a drunk Sam voicemail in a long time.
Like- long time.
Like imagine you wake up the next day. I can only imagine what you experience because you wake up and all of a sudden you have an entire group of not even just a group at the diner, the entire diner itself is talking to you, leaving you a message as long as it'll record. And I believe we've probably called them back once the recording ended and left another one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that
Definitely.
would, I mean, that's something to cherish. That's something you could pass down to your children.
Right.
Yeah.
That's almost as good as the story of Ray.
Oh my God! Did we
at
ever talk
Denny's.
about Ray?
No.
Jelly guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. So another, we're at Denny's. We were both unemployed too, right?
We were. Yeah, we were out of
So
work.
we were both out of work. We were both still living together.
It was like a weekday. when
Yeah.
we went out. Yeah.
And we get shit faced, and we're like, what's open? And usually we go to Ramshorn, or we weren't living at this house, so we were living in the other house. And so it was usually either National Coney Island or Denny's.
Yeah.
So we went to Denny's, and we walk in, and there's this fat guy in front of us named Ray. We didn't know his name at the time, but he was with this chick, and the waitress comes over, or the hostess, or whatever you want to call her.
Server. I think
server.
is the PC term.
She came over and she goes, how many is in your party? And we were behind Ray and his girl, and I said 4. So they're like, all right, I guess we're sitting all 4 together. So they sat us in a booth, and we never met this guy.
Nope.
And he was not very pleasant to look at,
No.
but neither was his female friend.
It's Denny's at 2 a.m.
Well,
on a weekday.
that is true.
This is not the place where people who make good decisions go.
No.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden we're sitting there, and Ray, I don't know if it was because our food was taking a while,
It was taking a while. It was
but
slow.
he started eating the jellies
Yeah.
with a spoon.
They're free.
No, he. I don't even think he was using a spoon. I think he was just eating it right out of the package.
Well, yeah, I thought he was using a spoon to scoop it out of the package.
See,
Maybe
I
not.
remember him. Well, maybe he started that way, but eventually he was just eating out of the plastic little container
Ew.
of the jelly. Yeah, because then he also said that because we were bitching that the food was taking forever, and he's like, yeah, he said something like, "I'll eat this jelly out of the waitress's asshole" or something.
And he was
like,
saying
whoa.
this shit very loud.
Yeah, I was like, "Whoa, Ray, you're getting a little spicy."
How busy is Denny's at this point?
There's probably 10 people in there.
Okay.
Yeah, there was
There was a table playing Risk.
there was
right
a bunch
next
of
to us.
nerdy like college
whoa,
kids.
Whoa, I would do that. That'd be sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not back then.
Yeah.
Maybe nowadays.
Or maybe if I couldn't drink.
Yeah. They were like probably just out of high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
So probably between the ages of like 18 and 20.
Okay. I'm
You're
sorry.
right.
Back to the story.
Yeah.
So he sits down with his girl, and his girl's passing out at the table.
Yeah.
And so Ray keeps entertaining us by eating these jellies. Well, this good-looking girl comes in with her mom. Fucking, who comes to Denny's with their mom at 3 a.m.
Right.
Well, they walk in, and we're at a circle booth, I like to call it Notorious B.I.G. booth. And they walk in, and I flagged them down. I was like, hey, come sit with us. And they did.
Yeah.
And so it was this hot girl. I think her name was Michelle, because I have her number in my phone as Michelle Denny. And her mom. And we were talking, and she's like, so do you how do you guys know each other? We're like, we don't. We're just all sitting here eating 3 a.m. breakfast.
Yep.
And then Chris Armageddon showed up. Well, he was there, and he was walking past us. And I may have said, hey, Chris, you're a F. I can't say it politically correct,
Yeah.
And Ray, who never met Chris, goes, yeah, fuck you, Chris. He's and Chris was like,
He's on board.
haha, that's funny. And he's like, who is this guy? We're like, I don't know.
What are you guys eating my honey?
Yeah, that's a good story too.
Have you ever called Denny's girl?
I maybe have text. I may have texted her once or twice after, but yeah, she was good looking. But yeah, I think she was actually she either had a boyfriend or was married, but she might have been going through a divorce or a breakup. I don't know.
Yeah, there was something weird going on there.
Yeah, I don't know why her mom was with her though. It was really weird.
Maybe that was
Yeah,
her-
3 in
was
the
that-
morning.
Yeah.
Are you sure that's her mom?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
okay.
yeah. They explained because her mom was foreign. She was
Yeah.
Maybe they were
from
role
Russia or
playing.
something.
What?
Maybe they were role playing.
Maybe you never know. I mean, people. You
Yeah.
know,
Who knows? Well, this was 2016 maybe.
no,
Early-
not even.
No, it was earlier.
This is
2013.
2014,
It
2013.
was before
yeah.
we moved into this house.
Yeah.
I've been hearing that story for a long
Yeah.
time. It's an old story.
Yeah,
That's a good story.
yeah.
I mean, there's a lot more to it, I think, but I just can't
the
remember.
best part was where Chris comes in with he's got some friends.
It was
and-
fucking what's his name?
Matt the cat.
No, not Matt the cat. It was that one dude that you didn't really care for that was on his bowling team.
Matt. He's a very nice young man. Baloney.
Maybe.
Yeah, but he was with them because they was, and I just got this vibe like he was, he was feeling like he was
like
included
that.
in that little group, and he was wanting to be, have like, oh man, I feel popular because we walked in together with this
Yeah.
group, and then now all these other people know me, and then all of a sudden, like that little piece of joy of being like, yeah, man, everybody seems to know me here. Everybody, I feel like I'm walking into Cheers, and then all of a sudden, this guy Ray just says, yeah, you're really gay, or just
Yeah.
maybe some other terms, but he's like, yeah, you're a homosexual. Chris, you're a homosexual. And then all of his friends are like, what's going on with this guy? Chris, how does this guy know you, A? And B, why is he calling you a homosexual? And he's like, these guys are crazy.
And then the next time
They're
I saw
crazy.
Chris, he was like, "Who was that guy you were with?" I was like, "Oh." He's like, "Wait, you didn't know him?" We're like,
fucking
"No."
Ray.
It was Ray, dude. He
Yeah.
ate the jellies.
Jelly
Yeah.
Ray.
Yeah, he said he would eat jelly out of his
We
girl's
gotta
asshole.
find him.
Yeah, and his
His girl worked at Taco Bell. I saw her like 3 days later.
yeah.
And
Yeah, I
like
seen her
through the
too.
drive-through, and I'm like, she goes, "Were you at Denny's?" I was like, "Yeah." Very awkward.
Where's Ray?
Yeah, where is Ray?
He probably, you know what?
He had one of those pubic hair like beards,
Yeah, he did. He was
like
very
where it's
scraggly.
very straggly
Yeah.
Okay.
on the chin.
Yeah, it was a pretty scraggly beard. There was that Denny's. There was a lot of action at that Denny's. I remember the one time
We saw Jimmy's brother.
we saw Jimmy's brother. We were like, you need to sing for us, Jimmy's brother. I was
You've
like,
seen Superbad, right?
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so
Took me a minute.
yeah, we these kids walked in, and we were sitting right by the door, and we stopped these kids. Like there was like 4 of them, and we're like, "Hey, aren't you Jimmy's brother?" And he's like, "What are you talking about?" And we're like, "No, you're Jimmy's brother, the singer. Sing for us, Jimmy." And like we were like yelling
Yeah.
at him, and like his friends were like, "Yeah, sing for him."
yeah.
And like
and I started playing this song on my phone. I turned up the volume on it, and I was just like, sing for Jimmy's brother. I need you to sing for us.
these eyes.
And then we sang to
Yeah.
him. We made him sing, and he was like, "Oh, you guys are." We didn't even know who he was.
No.
We just knew he was Jimmy's brother.
Yeah.
And if you guys can't tell, that is Melvin's brand new phone. He had to get on the
Yeah.
podcast somehow.
Well, no, this is what I did though. This is-
I'm surprised he hasn't dropping it yet, like B did. B dropped his phone after one day and shattered the
Why
back
don't you
of
have
it.
a case?
He had to get Apple Care and then replace it after one day.
No, I made sure to get that Apple Care like
gonna
up front. But no, Jimmy's, and then that same night with Jimmy's brother, then the cops got called.
Yeah.
Then someone I think got arrested, and they dropped their like pie. They had like a take to go pie, and they dropped it. And the cops like arrested the dude, and then someone else is like, "Oh man, they lost their pie."
Shit.
It's like someone should get that pie for them at least. You know what I mean? That's so ruthless. Why the cops just fucking up their pie?
We were sitting right next to the door for all this. It was
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Oh my God.
It was great. That was a fucking. And then on top of that, we ended up seeing a whole other group of people that we already knew.
Yeah.
We were in our own little group, and then we seen another group of people. It was back in the day. Denny's was the shit. You go from Wise Guys to Denny's.
They rebuild that yet?
No.
Not yet. No. It's for those that don't know, Wise Guys, it was like a local
Watering hole.
It was a local watering hole that everybody we went to high school with went to basically because there's a guy we went the two sons, the owner's 2 sons, we went to high school with. They
Right.
graduated with us.
Oh, I didn't know that. I
Yes.
just knew his daughter. The
Yeah,
owner's daughter.
his daughter graduated the year after us.
I knew her.
Yeah.
That was it.
So it was like the spot. Once everyone hit 21, like we were all there.
We were all there, and then we were all looking for something to eat.
After
Yep.
Sunday morning bowling, baby.
Yep.
Nope. Yeah, we would go there on a regular. That was a good stop. I'll tell you what. As far as like bar hookups and that, that was a pretty good spot. I, was able to. My average was pretty good as far as like wins to losses versus to other bars.
I remember Armageddon almost getting his ass beat by my cousin when we were gambling on Silver Strike, like
What's Silver Strike?
the bowling game.
Oh, yeah,
where
okay.
with the little roll ball.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And
yeah,
we
yeah.
were betting on each other with Breeze, and like everyone's betting like $2-3, and Breeze is betting like $40 on Armageddon. And every time he would strike, well, then my cousin bet with Chris, and then he threw like a fucking gutter. And like my cousin told me, he's like, when you walk out of here, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like he lost like $600 that day or something ridiculous.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I actually Moose. There was a guy I used to work with, and we had gotten into an argument with his buddy, and Moose wanted to kill the dude that I worked with, and Moose like fucking like slammed him against that game, and he got away from it, and he came up to me. He's like, he's like, Bobby, we're cool, right? We're cool. I'm like, dude, he's not gonna do anything. We're good. Your boy can go fuck himself, but he won't do anything to you. But Moose fucking was gonna kick this dude's ass.
There was always a little drama because of there was so many people that all knew each other. There was always a little drama
there's a
going
bar
on.
like that
and
by
it's
my
it's
house.
I mean, every bar overserves, but they would really
fuck
overserve.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
There'd be fights, but we would bring. This was the great part though. We bring in Bibble.
Yeah.
the
The plastic alien.
Yeah, which you may have seen on the stream before.
Security.
Yeah, he's our
Terrible job. But
No, he's not the best, but you know what? He's loyal, so you keep him on the
Cheap.
payroll.
He would get a lot of attention over there.
He would, dude. There was pictures on an old phone of mine where he's literally crowd surfing. Like there was a whole crowd of people. There was girls dancing around him in the middle of the dance floor. I remember, he was my best wingman. I met quite a few girls.
I believe he
Bibble.
was your best man during your first marriage, wasn't he?
I believe so. Yeah.
Didn't last long.
No, it didn't, because I found out that he was.
He was banging her, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he was. But you know what? He's my boy. So
Why don't you go green?
bros before hoes. That's what I say.
Once you go green, the pussy is mean.
Yep.
Okay. It rhymes. Fuck it.
But yeah, we would literally bring in
Bros
a plastic
before hoes.
alien, and people would take pictures with it. He was
It's a good icebreaker.
like a celebrity.
Yeah. Madden versus Jasmine from Aladdin.
Wait, what?
Fucking Neighbors. With Zac Efron.
I know the
Franco.
movie.
They're like, bros before hoes. Like, and then they keep doing the stuff with rhyming because Efron fucked his girl, or Franco fucked Efron's girl. Jesus Christ, never
I'm
mind.
so lost. I don't remember that one. I don't know.
Edit that out, right?
Go fuck yourself. I can't wait till I do my promo.
Hey, mine was from the heart and replacing your ass.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm telling you what, 2021 is going to be a big year. I mean, one of the reasons why we're doing this in the kitchen is because we tooled the studio.
Yeah.
Which is in construction probably for another week or so. There's some big projects I know that we were just working on today. We can't really talk about.
No.
But our sponsor was involved.
Yeah.
We'll say
Yeah.
that.
But you will soon know the names of 30 miraculous men.
Yeah, very very special men. Some familiar names may come back.
Yeah.
Some new ones. You'll make some new friends. And
I mean, we have things lined up from January to almost April.
yeah.
So
Yeah, it's. I mean, this is not the year to fuck around.
No.
if I can quote MVP, big things popping, little things stopping.
Is that what he says?
I think so.
I like MVP. Big fan. It's going to hurt.
Business.
Oh shit!
What's his name? Martin Vartavius Porter.
I thought it was like Montel Vontavious Porter.
Same thing.
Montel Jordan.
I always think of Montel, the talk show guy.
Oh,
Martin Montel. Same thing.
they should have. I would love to have like the Montels. Like you get Montel Jordan and like
Is this
Montel
like
Williams?
Is this like the fucking
and
Palombos?
that'd be even better. Get them teamed up
You
with
know,
the
there
Columbos.
is. I did think about that. There is no Palombos in this thing.
Yeah. What the? we
But-
can cut out a couple, and there's like
There is,
cut
but
some out.
I mean, we already have like 3 Samoa Joe projects.
whoa.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. Don't give out too much.
I mean, Samoa Joe projects.
Yeah. I mean, the Samoa Joe
You
project.
have to
is,
mention it every podcast.
There's a lot of people working on that project. That's for sure. So 3 is reasonable.
Yeah, it's not too much.
You know, it's like when you gotta. I don't even want to say too much. I'm afraid. If we go down that, but just understand the Samoa Joe project is very, very even with the way the world is now. That project is still ongoing, and we're gonna keep on it.
It's probably-
We're gonna keep on.
It's probably got something to do with the vaccine too. They're probably working with those people. I would assume.
Yeah, I mean, this. Are you talking about the healing factor that Samoa Joe DNA has? I mean, we've talked about this at length. That right there, all you need is a little bit of that, and it's probably the cure. The complete. Why are you choking yourself with that?
Hip toss. It's not that serious.
Sorry. I just went to a dark place.
But yeah, I mean, it's it's really impressive what that DNA can do, and it's almost like the fountain of youth. I think Vince McMahon really has something there on his hands, and I think it might save the world, if not the country.
Wait.
Tuck Everlasting.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like Samoa Joe Everlasting. It just keeps on keeping on.
Keeps on keeping on.
So I want to pose a question to you guys, though.
Post it.
I'm gonna
Post Malone it.
I'm gonna post Malone you a question.
Post Malone.
There's a question that we've been in the stream. We've been talking about at twitch.tv/Melvin Troy. This question has been asked a lot, and everybody's trying to find out if anybody's seen Richie. Anybody see Richie? And the other question is does anybody know why Richie did Bobby Lupo? That's what we're trying to figure out.
I don't know.
I seen Dickie Roberts.
I was told not to say anything.
You've seen him? No, what it is okay. Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Amazing actor.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Everybody see Richie.
All right.
I know exactly.
All right, now you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah. So
I don't know
that's-
which movie, but I can hear him saying
I think it's Out for Justice. I think it's what it's called.
it. Hard to Kill's the best. And Under Siege.
Which one's Hard to Kill? Is Hard to Kill with the one with the Rastafarians?
No, he's like in a coma and I remember you, and he beats the shit out of the guy and puts a little mask on him
What?
from the Far East.
No.
He
What
shoots
is this?
He shoots the guy. He goes to shoot the guy's nuts off, and he's like, "I missed. I never miss."
I only like fat Steven Seagal.
I mean, he
Have
is
you
a
watched
classic.
his cop show?
No.
Oh wait, where he's an actual cop?
Yeah.
I've heard about that.
Good.
Nobody
Beats me in the kitchen.
What's so great is I like to watch him, like, even now, looking back at his old movies, he just kind of hip tosses everybody, which is oddly enough.
Why I'm a fan.
Yeah, that's what made me think about it.
Yeah.
Is because you're here. But he's
Are you related to any other Sam?
Anybody see Richie?
And I'm gonna keep going back here until somebody remembers seeing Richie.
I gotta find out what the fuck movie that is.
It's Out for Justice.
I don't believe you.
Out
It is
for Justice.
Look up Out for Justice from 1991. He's in Brooklyn. It's Steven Seagal. So we talked about this on the stream, but this is something that we kind of broke down. Is that it came out in 1991.
Wow.
The idea, he's already a successful actor with his genre of
you're right.
karate type films or whatever the fuck, taekwondo. I don't know what he does. He does the Seagal fucking
You can do whatever you
taekwondo. He just kind of throws people around and break wrists. So he already was out. I think this was before Under Siege. I want to say it's before Under Siege. This was probably like the lead up to Under Siege. But the idea is like he's in Brooklyn, right? And he's got like this weird New York affectation on his voice that's so put on. I mean, he's looking for this guy,
Richie. Okay.
He's looking for Richie. Richie did in Bobby Lupo. I don't remember what he did, but he killed him, and so he's out. This is why
I can
he's
hear this
out
clear as day in my head.
for justice. Yeah, he goes. The best scene is that bar scene.
Oh yeah.
The best scene is
Go to Google, put in Steven Seagal A, and it's anybody seen Richie.
yes. And he goes through this bar, and he's like he shoves a guy in a phone booth. He's beating up on people. There's an Asian guy named Sticks who happens to be a masterful fucking stick fighter. Like he's got like two little sticks.
Wonder what came first, his ability or the name.
I don't know. He just so happened to be there. Everyone's wearing these fucking awesome pastel windbreakers.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking. But it was like basically like, how do we we need another Seagal movie, right? Another Seagal vehicle. Goodfellas came out the year before. That was a big hit. Got it. Put him in New York, and then he's up against the mob. A fat mobster that he goes and he's like, it was as great as at the end. I don't even remember the end where he goes and finds Richie. He finally finds him.
I don't remember anything else besides that scene.
Oh, really? Okay, so he finds
I've never
him.
seen the movie except for that scene.
I'm sure I've seen it. Exit Wounds was good too.
What, that DMX?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good.
Arr, arr.
And he finds, and then he goes, and he always finds an excuse to take his gun, drop the clip, empty the one in the chamber, and be like, I don't need a gun. And then he just kind of throws people around like a fucking.
He's a badass.
Hip toss.
Yeah, he just hip tosses them and then breaks their arms. And that's it. That's all you need to do. I was always taught that's what you were taught in the police force.
Oh, yeah?
Was to do that.
He teaches some.
Oh, dude,
tactics.
I know some cops, man, and they all know how to hip toss.
They do
Oh
some-
yeah, that's day one at the academy. I'm pretty sure.
But can they fight someone with sticks? Can they do like can they win a stick battle?
With a gun.
No,
Well,
not with a gun.
So I think, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I think they train against Donatello.
Oh, that would explain it.
He only has
That would
one
explain
stick.
it. But he's masterful.
Yeah, but he's masterful. And he knows technology.
Yeah, he does like
He's the tech
He
dude.
built the bus.
yeah. He does machines.
He does he does machines.
That's what that's the best explanation.
I've seen that.
He does machines.
Like I love the intro of the Ninja Turtles. They kind of break it down like, Leonardo leads, Donatello, he does machines. That's what it is. And then Michelangelo's a party dude and Raphael is
angry.
cool.
And, no, he's rude with an attitude or something.
No, he's cool. Raphael is he's rude but cool. And he goes like, "Give me a break." And then
What was that?
that's what he says. He throws the pizza at the screen. He's like, Raphael is cool but rude, or rude but cool, one or the other. And he throws the pizza at the thing. He's like, "Give me a break." And then it goes, and then he's like, Michelangelo is a party dude. Which, by the way, I don't know why I remember this, but as a kid, when that show was actually on, there was a kid in my neighborhood who I got in an argument with because he's like, "No, it's not. He's a party dude. He's a party stooge." And I'm like, "What is a party stooge? What does that even
Fuck
mean?"
is a party
I
stooge?
remember I threw fucking pine cones at him because he would not let it go. That he's like, "No, he's a party stooge," and it's like that's not what they say.
No.
They don't say that.
No.
Dude, Raphael was the coolest one.
Yeah, but he was a little rude.
Yeah, he's
He's a badass,
He's
dude.
too cool for the room, you know?
He fucking said damn like twice in the fucking first one.
He did. He's a dark soul.
He's like, damn.
Wasn't he the one like fucked up in the tub?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
no, it wasn't him.
Yeah,
That was
it
Leonardo.
No, he was fucked up in the tub, and Leonardo was like
Crying.
Yeah, crying.
Oh, that's right.
Ralph's always one getting fucked
Yeah,
up.
because then he wakes up and he's like, "What's a guy gotta do to get a?"
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Sandwich.
Yeah, was that what he said?
No.
Probably pizza.
No,
Yeah.
he said, "What's a guy gonna do to get a burrito or something?"
Yeah, he wanted something to eat.
Yeah, I think he just said something.
Wakes
to
up,
eat.
he's like, anybody seen Richie?
Yeah, it would be great. Yeah, he's like, "I'm gonna keep."
And he just nails.
I'm watching it when I get home.
He just nails April
Telling me April's last name right now.
O'Neil. Fuck.
Yep.
Wow, you didn't think I knew that?
No. I didn't like Megan Fox as April O'Neil.
I haven't seen those.
I don't
I
like
didn't
her.
see
I don't
them.
like her
Never
toe
seen them.
thumbs.
She got toe thumbs.
Yeah,
I did not know this.
something fierce.
I've never seen those. I just seen the first two. Well, and I saw the fucking samurai one.
Yeah,
That
that's
one
a good one.
sucked.
Yeah, that
Turtles
one.
in Time,
You
baby?
really don't need that.
That one sucked.
It's good.
Do you know there's actually 4 in that series? So the 4th one came out in like 05, 06.
Isn't it animated?
It's the animated one.
Okay.
And so the idea, a lot of people thought it was like a reboot, but at the end, it's not because Shredder's already dead because he dies in the second one, right? He's Super Shredder.
Shredder.
Yeah. And then,
Diesel.
and at the end, they go and they have the helm. I think they get a helmet or something from the main villain of the movie, who's like some time traveling fucking thing, and
Brain.
or a god or something. I don't remember.
Krang?
And
Crane?
No, Crane was not
Crane
in
the
this.
Brain?
He's in the second new one.
Yeah, I seen a scene with that, but they go and they put it in their collection, and the other part of the collection is Shredder's helmet, and they have the time, whatever
The
that
samurai
maraca.
helmet? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
the time maraca. You know the one where they shake it up and they're like, whoa, and they go back.
Isn't it like a light?
It's like a light maraca thing. Yeah,
I just remember Casey Jones and like, hockey? He's teaching the guys how to play hockey. Hockey?
Oh, I forgot he came back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the
He
third
was
one he
babysitting
came back.
Is it the same guy
guys.
that plays him?
Yeah.
yeah, and they brought back. Because Corey Feldman did the voice of Donatello in the
Yeah.
first one. The second one he didn't. Then he came back for the third one.
See, as a kid, I like the second one because it's like goofy.
Yeah,
But
it's
now
Pokar and Razor
the
were
first
sweet.
one
Yeah.
is way better
Oh, it doesn't even have vanilla ice in the first one. How are you going to say it's better?
because
So,
Second one.
No,
Second one.
no, the first one.
Second one.
First one. First one.
I'll say
it
this, though.
swears.
the soundtrack to both films.
And
both
great.
The second
Yeah.
one. The second one doesn't have Danny, the little ginger
I don't
kid.
like
I think
Danny.
he's
I hated
from the
Danny.
Far East. Isn't he the pizza delivery guy?
No, that's
Keno.
Yeah, it's Keno because he's got to
Danny-
help the guys.
Keenan?
I hated Keno.
And Cal?
Leo. Ralph's in trouble.
It's like you don't need to be involved, Keno. Go deliver your pizzas. He's like, gotta help the. What are you gonna do? You're gonna live in the sewers with these fucking
Animorphs.
animorphs or whatever the fuck they are.
That sounds like nothing but trouble.
Danny.
Great movie.
Danny.
Isn't that a fucking Nick
Danny,
Nolte movie?
No, that's fucking Chevy Chase.
Oh yeah.
Danny was the ginger that tried to join the Foot,
Oh, I forgot.
and then he
about
talked to Splinter when he was all chained up like a slave.
I'll be honest though. So the whole
Sex
idea
slave. Oh, okay.
of like the Foot, they were like they target kids because they let them do whatever they want. And they showed like the foot layer, and it's like Yeah, they get the skateboard and they get play some video games, but it's like, I mean, that's only good for so long.
And they played poker. I think some
that's
kid
right.
was like playing like 3-card Monty.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, they were just.
I always thought that was like the coolest game because that's always like when like the fucking like bad guys are like fucking the slick dudes trying to just make a buck. Play
There was-
3-card money in the TV shows and
I've never
movies.
played it.
There was something about it, like in
Because
the
you're not cool enough.
in the late 80s, early 90s, like every villain in one of these like action type movies was always someone like trying to corrupt kids. Like even in Out for Justice, he goes to that bar scene and he's like, does anybody know where I can find Richie? He's a puke. He's out there selling narcotics and corrupting kids. And I'm like, corrupting kids? Like, what? How's that fit into this?
Fucking party stooge. Yeah.
Or like or a penguin taking the firstborn.
Oh yeah, there's that too. Yeah, in
Yeah,
the
that got
Batman
dark.
Returns, he's like, yeah, I'm gonna take the firstborn
And drown him in this river.
river of toxic waste.
I don't even remember that.
Oh yeah, he does. He says it at the. He explains it because he kidnaps Christopher Walken, and he explains him the thing, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna lead them to their death, and he's gonna drown them in the sewers." And then Batman infiltrates his plan, and then he's like, "Ah, fuck it, I'm gonna send a gang of penguins just to blow." He says this. He's gonna blow all. He's gonna blow all the children. No, he's gonna blow away.
He's gonna blow all the children.
No, he's gonna go and kill all the children.
I'm gonna blow all the children.
And as he's giving the speech to
Subway
his
now.
penguins,
I
he
want
goes,
Subway now. Did you say?
he goes,
Jared.
he goes, why be biased, male and females, and we're gonna blow their erogenous zone sky high. That he says that.
I remember him saying erogenous because when I was
Yeah.
little, I'm like, what is that?
It was a fucking crazy film.
Oh God.
That,
Oh,
yeah, that movie went way off the. I mean, I've had this discussion with people before where I've explained like Batman Returns. That movie has nothing to do with Batman. Batman is like a supporting character. If you really watch it again, like you'll notice
well, because a lot of it's focused on Catwoman too.
it's Catwoman and the Penguin, and Batman's just this looming figure of justice that like does cameo appearances. Like he doesn't really do much.
I just don't like chicks with red lipstick, and when she wears the red lipstick, it
Yeah, I'm
ruins
not a
it.
fan of that either.
that was the style back then, though. It was a. It
But
was,
even now, like I don't like chicks that do that.
no, I don't like.
Not a
I
lot
don't
of
like.
chicks wear lipstick.
I don't like the red lipstick. I don't like the black or the purple.
Nah.
I don't. I just
No,
don't.
unless you're completely goth and just crazy.
I don't want to go
Even
to
then.
unless you're at a rainbow party. I don't want to fucking go.
What is the?
You know what a rainbow party is?
No.
Yeah, like
so
you don't know.
okay, so back in high school,
Oh wait, I think I know. But go ahead.
Is this
Patter-
a pro job story again?
no, Paternoster was over my house to do homework.
Yeah. Coke.
And my mom was watching. I believe it was Oprah or Dr. Phil, and they were talking about rainbow parties. And like we're like, yeah, we go to rainbow parties all the time, ma. And like it's when a chick, like multiple chicks wear different color lipstick, and they give head to a dude, and the lipstick comes off on their dick, and it creates a rainbow.
That sounds disgusting.
I don't know. It sounds like a pretty good time. I don't know.
I mean,
it sounds not
I know
too
Cock
bad.
Davis would be all about it.
He'd be in it.
Cock Davis,
You'll get caught up in it.
Cock Davis.
I love that in the fucking what game was that? Fucking
Street Fighter?
no, the board game. Crossfire.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the Crossfire commercial. When it's just like got like this whole tribal feel to it. It's like you get caught up in it, Crossfire, and then there's
They were in
and there's like a drum beat
They were in
going
like
on.
a super megadome.
It
Yeah.
was.
I feel like if you took that gun off that game, that would do some fucking damage to somebody.
Yeah, no, there was a pretty good projectile. That's probably why they don't sell it no more.
They don't?
I don't think they
No.
do. I've not seen it.
damn it.
If I seen it in the
World
store, I'd
sucks.
buy it. Like just for
That
just for
shit's
the
great.
goof.
I want the Karate Fighters they used to have as like the sponsor for all the wrestling shit for all those years.
I just want to go on Global Guts.
I want the Aggro Crag. I wonder if you could buy that.
The
could
aggro
probably-
crag?
You could probably buy a piece.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think it was the real aggro crag that they gave away.
No, it was just a little piece of plastic.
It would have shrunk over
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
As a kid, though, we've talked about this, how gullible I was as a kid. Because I used to think, long story short, I thought the commercial for Guess Who, where the fucking cards will talk, I thought that was like, that actually happened in the
Yeah.
game.
That's a good game, though.
It is great. But I thought
There's a second
the
way to play it, by the way.
I thought the aggro crag was a real. I thought they were chipping off a piece of it, and it was like this.
Yeah.
This type of element or rock.
I like
or
when they
whatever.
were climbing it and like the snowstorm came and it was just like glitter and they're like getting hit by glitter like the blizzard.
I just like take it away, Mo.
Yeah.
Or like the rock would like fall down
Crush them.
and it was like foam.
Yeah.
Like they would just throw it at them and it would just bounce off.
The kids were like 9.
So
Fucking Michael
they should have
Malley.
temple guards.
That would have been great.
Oh, I hate
Nowadays,
you. Put the fucking monkey together. Jesus.
The shrine of the silver monkey.
Have you never seen the fucking show?
and he's like, "Oh, you got it upside down. You got to do it."
Jam
oh,
the head down.
Silver Snakes, like, if you look back at the history of that show, I guarantee you the Silver Snakes won more than any of them.
Who do you think is the worst? Because there is an obvious team
Purple-
that's the
Purple
worst.
Parrots.
Yep.
I was going to say them or the Blue Jaguars?
Blue Barracudas.
Okay.
Blue- yeah,
It was the green Jaguars.
Okay.
Or no, it was the
Orange?
green monkeys, red Jaguars,
You have one.
orange
of them.
iguana.
Orange.
Yeah,
That's
you
right.
have orange iguana.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah, that's good.
It was silver snakes, orange iguana, green monkey, red jaguar, blue barracuda, and purple parrot.
Okay.
Yeah, because then they
Wow.
would.
Yeah.
You're full of a lot of knowledge.
Josh Fogg, host.
That was the host.
Josh Fogg.
I would
Fact check.
I would have never guessed that in a million. I'm fact checking you right
Fact check me.
Fake
Josh
news.
No,
Fogg.
I think you're right on that. Yeah.
now. But he seemed Richie.
Because he never did anything in his life besides fucking coming on a swinging rope.
I
Olmec.
always had this feeling like he was like Olmec's caretaker.
Kirk Fogg, asshole.
Kirk,
Kurt
damn it.
Fogg.
Who the hell's Josh Fogg?
I don't know. I
I've
think
been getting
cousin.
my Fogs mixed up
that's
for
still good.
years.
I mean, it's a very noble name.
Two
If I-
G's.
If I was
Two
just
G's.
like Mr. Fogg,
I still count that as a win.
all right, thanks. It's not like I said Mark Summers.
Mark.
He was
So-
just on Cutthroat Kitchen.
Was he really?
I've been watching.
Did-
I don't know how long ago it was.
I remember not that long ago they did a reboot of Double Dare.
Yeah, with the girl host.
Yeah.
Oh, so Mark Summers wasn't the host.
He was.
He was
there.
He was okay. So
Sidekick.
yeah, Double Dare had like an announcer.
Yeah.
The original one. So he became like the announcer,
Yeah.
and then
You'd
she was
see
the
him on
host.
camera.
Yeah,
I see. Does that? I
Watch.
wonder if that's still on.
I don't.
I
I
don't
don't, know.
I've watched it a
Cena
couple
was
times.
supposed to host something like that.
It
I
was-
thought he was doing Are You Smarter Than Fifth Grade?
Yeah. that was it.
He took over for Fox.
But that was supposed to be on Nickelodeon as well.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, it
think
was
I
on
get
Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon bought out a lot of the. You know, speaking of Ninja Turtles, they bought the Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
They own it. Yeah. Yeah, they bought like the
They
entire
also
rights
have
to it.
Ariana Grande in a show.
They did, and Ariana Grande is now doing swears in her songs.
Swears.
Yes. Yep.
She was getting fucked
I won't
in
be
the
able
one
to- what?
side by side.
Is that the newest one?
That was years ago. That was when I started
Oh.
DJing, and that
video?
song was really hot.
No, the newest one is kind of similar to that then, because it's all about like something like
It's all about the swears, the swears, the swears. It's all about the swears, the swear. That's how it goes. She doesn't really swear in it. She just talks about it.
no, the new one. She says the F word in it. I was quite
Funk?
shocked. Yeah, she was like
She's
let's-
like Terry
Is
Funk,
on the run.
Terry Funk, Funk you.
yeah,
Fucking Chainsaw Charlie. You like that one better? Fuck, Sam.
I heard a story about Chainsaw Charlie the other day. When he came out for the first time, bust through like a box or whatever, he's shaking the chainsaw over his head and like all the gas is leaking out over him. And then he's supposed to hit the posts with the chainsaw to make sparks.
Oh no.
And it was on the Something to Wrestle With. And Bruce Pritchard's like, everyone in the back's like, oh my God, he's going to catch on fire.
Well, there was a video I remember I was working on a music video, and one of the concepts were that they were going to light a pig's head on fire. So one of the
a live pig?
no, it was a dead one, but we had to actually. The tricky part was we had to find where to get a pig's head in over a weekend. Then we found like I guess if you call a butcher shop,
Yeah.
they'll just have it. So we got it, and then my concern was like, wait a minute, pigs grease. There's bacon grease, pork grease. I was like, so I remember I was like, we got to make sure that we have like a fire hydrant on hand because I was like, what if you get a grease fire? It starts. We're gonna light this thing on fire. We're gonna pour some gasoline on it or lighter fluid, and
Baking soda.
baking soda would work.
Yeah.
I did not know this. Well, anyway, it didn't matter
You
because
can use baking soda to brush your teeth as well.
yes, you can.
Doesn't taste
Baking
good.
powder.
And so what ended up happening though is the head was frozen and it wouldn't even light on fire when we poured gas on it. So it
Dude,
was-
whose head isn't frozen?
yeah. So I felt like an idiot because I was like, oh guys, watch out! We could have a grease fire, and we couldn't even get it lit.
Fucking safety monitor. Over
Yeah, I
here.
know.
Where's your
Fucking
badge?
safety chief.
That's what I felt like. I felt like I was like the buzzkill of the whole fucking
I
thing.
have one of those green reflective vests you can wear.
Yeah.
Safety chief. Melvin, the safety chief, Troy.
I just wanted to make sure we didn't cause any
Now, fellas,
cause a ruckus.
we should be probably pretty careful here. There could be a fire.
Let's know our safety exits.
Yes, to the
Yeah.
wing.
I made sure that because we were in a warehouse, I was like, we need to make sure we have a crosswind in here.
Oh,
Let's
my
open up the
God.
door. No, I was serious. I took it very serious. When
You
I
don't want wind.
when I
What's the number for 911?
Well, I just didn't want it to like we get fumes or something. I want to make sure no one passed out.
Should have sprayed some hairspray on it.
You know what? That would have been good. No, we did because we had to eventually create a torch
So we-
to like light it on fire.
When we were in like
Elon Musk.
7th or 8th grade, we did that. Like we had a lighter
Oh, yeah.
and did the hairspray, but we were in someone's basement.
Ooh.
And their workout bench caught on fire, and we almost burned the whole fucking house down in the
Wait,
basement.
was this? I remember we being at someone's house.
No, it wasn't that person.
Oh, okay. Because I remember
It was
lighting
down
the carpet on
it was
fire.
down the street.
Oh, okay.
We got high and lit my bike tires on fire and drove it around.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, I had to walk home. That sucked. That's fucking far.
Either that would suck, or if your chain fell off or
Oh,
broke,
God.
you have to walk your bike home and look like an idiot.
Those are good times.
Well, I think we're trying to make sure we're going to bang out that these episodes here before
Yeah.
the end of the year.
I mean, this was kind of a thrown together episode, but it worked all right.
Yeah.
We also have Home Alone.
Yeah, tomorrow we got to do that.
That's going to be a first ever
Yeah, it'd
watch
be-
along.
Yeah, so the idea will be, I mean, you just got to queue up Home Alone. Was it the first one or the second one?
First one.
Okay.
We're not pigeon lady.
Do the fourth.
I've never seen
No,
the fourth.
I'm
Me,
not-
I've seen the
I'm not
third.
doing
I've seen
it.
the third.
I'm not
When do you guys
doing
do a
that
Monster Squad?
I don't know what that
That
is.
sucks.
No, it
All
doesn't.
right, brah. We'll do Spring Breakers 7 times before we'll do that.
That's a good one we should do. We should do that.
But anyway,
Yeah, it'll be an audio commentary.
audio commentary on Home Alone tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do that somewhat early because we have TLC tomorrow. We have another special project we're working on, and maybe Royal Rumble game cards.
Oh, yeah.
Road to WrestleMania. Oh,
That
yeah.
shit sucked.
Does it?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you
not
weren't
good.
here when we played it?
No, that was with Nate. We did
Oh
that.
yeah, dude, it's boring.
No good. The other one was
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
It's good. Well, for the fact that we were drunk when we did it, it was easy to do
Yeah.
because it didn't take much. I mean, you can't be shit faced and do the Royal Rumble card game.
I feel like the other one we weren't playing right.
No, we
no,
were.
we were.
Okay.
Yeah, we did it. We did it correctly. So,
But until next time, Hip Toss Sam, thanks for being over.
Thanks for having me.
I am Two Braids Bobby K, Melvin Troy. Check us out on social media stuff.
yeah.
And until next time, what you gonna do, brother? When the 64-bit legends come fucking in your ass and fuck you up.
God damn it.